Well, how y'all are this afternoon? This is your buddy George Jones over here in my on the Bergen Gun Range in my pithy helmet. They bought these for us to give to inmates on road. Oh, I ain't supposed to say that. Anyway, I wound up with one of these hats, and it's like it's a pretty good sun hat on a sunny day. And I ran out without my regular ball cap routine going, so I wound up wearing this thing, which you can't wear my earmuffs when it goes, but it's all screwed up. Hey, let's talk about this old used gun. The old used gun we got today is this guy, the Taurus 45 caliber Millennium. Now this is a single column, single feed magazine, 7-round capacity. The gun says PT 745 Pro, caliber 45 ACP, made in Brazil, Taurus International, Miami, Florida, USA, and it's got a serial number on it. On the other side it says Millennium. Now this was basically this gun is the daddy of the PT 111. Okay, these guys came out about 10 years ago or so. They came out in 9mm and 45, and I think they made them in 40 as well. There's a couple of variations on this gun, but the Millennium was the first gun that Taurus came out with that has refire on it. Or, like a double action revolver, you get a dud primer and you just keep click, 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 until it finally goes or you get tired of it and try another one. I'm not sure. I don't think this gun has decock on it. This one has a external safety, slide, stop, and takedown are your exterior controls. The magazine release is here, and it's not ambidextrous. It's pretty textured. It doesn't have a whole lot of gripping surface for a 45 automatic, but it does have finger rest magazines, and typically these came with 2 magazines. 2-dot sights, 1 dot in the back, 1 dot in the front. I think the sights on this guy are metal. But other than that, it's a good old standard Taurus automatic pistol. I think they still make the Pro. I think they still produce this one. Some of the other Millenniums have kind of dropped by the wayside, but I think they still make the standard Millennium in 45 and 9mm. Of course, 40 being a dead cartridge, you know, should I even say that? And like that. So I've got old Target Chest Center, Repair Center set up down here at 7 yards. Tell you the truth, I've never fired one of these guys before, so we're going to see how it actually fire-itates and shoot-itates and workifies. All right, got one in battery there. That guy up there just like that. And see if the wind's going to blow it over. I don't know if it will or not. Yeah. There's our problem. Go in battery. Appears that it did or did not. There we go. Why did that happen? Well, I think what happened there was I gripped it over the magazine release. All right, let's try something else. The gun has quite a bit of recoil for no bigger a gun than it is. All right. That looks like it was 7. Let's try 7 more. Got nice, great big holes in there. Pretty easy to score. Okay. Just got to remember to keep my big ham hand off of that cotton picking magazine release. Target down there goes. Yeah. Recoil impulse on this gun is, it's got one. Just tell you straight up. The recoil impulse on this gun is it's got one. Pretty good looking close range gun. Let's go down here and look at this flag waving target and see how it actually hit it. Of course, the target's moving back and forth too. You know, it wasn't the greatest target backer in the world, but 7 and 7 is 14. That's 14 rounds at a chest center at 7 yards. Look at the target go back and forth. It's like, it's a windy day and this is terrible. Overall, it looks to me like pretty good, very acceptable accuracy. It's a real handful. You'd have to work on it a little bit, take it to the range a few times and get used to it. But once you got used to it, it'd be a very serviceable handgun. Being a 45, it's a little on the wide side for concealed carry, but the grip is fairly small. The grip is about the same size as the PT-111. Overall, yeah, it's a very acceptable gun. It's got probably, I don't know, I didn't measure it, but I would say somewhere in the neighborhood of 2 1/4 inches of barrel length. And that's where we're at. So the old PT 745 Pro seems to be a pretty good old gun for personal defense. Well, that's about the size of it. Like, take, share, commentate, and subscribe. Leave me an old $1 in the Patreon bucket if you want to, and if you don't want to, that's fine. I'll keep right on making content for you. And I'll see y'all later. Bye now.